I don't know what happens here, but the left side of the bangs, my left side of the bangs, perfect little angels. The fucking right side of the bangs, what are you doing? Why? Why do you hate me? Hi friends, and welcome back. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Hi friends, and welcome back. Today we need to get ready again. And I need to get ready for work because I actually have a presentation that I need to do this morning. So, normally if I'm working from home, I don't get ready because I can't be bothered. I'm not really in a position where I'm taking a ton of calls from people that are higher than me. So, normally I don't get ready when I work from home. I just don't want to, and it feels like a waste of money to get ready all the time and use my products, but here we are. Today I would like to, I thought I had my glasses on. Today I would like to get ready, just feel a little cute, put together for my presentation this morning. And yeah, I'm gonna do my hair, and then I've got a couple new products that just came in that I want to talk about. I haven't tried them yet, so I put in an order earlier this week for Sephora and for Ulta, and picked up a couple things. So from Sephora, I got a couple one-size products. They don't carry them at Ulta, otherwise I would have just gotten them all at one place, but it's fine. And then from Sephora, from Ulta, I got a few more things. I got a concealer, and I got a new facial cleanser and toner. And then I also picked up like a liter of shampoo that I use. Got it over here. It's the Glow Mania from Matrix. This is just like a color safe shampoo. Excuse me. I was just trying to see if it said anything else, but basically it's like a color safe shampoo. They used to have, it came like in a white bottle and it was like a color safe shampoo, which is what I used to use, but this new line came out and I really enjoyed it. So I picked up a liter of that because it was on sale. And then I also picked up let's see, I got a concealer, and I got the shampoo, and I got I feel like I picked up one more thing, but I don't know. If it's here, I'll put it here. I can't remember. But I swear I picked up one more thing, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah, so if you're into that, then please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. Let's jump on in. So I have a video that's going up before this one. I was also getting ready in that video because I was having brunch and like going out of the house and all that. And I used this product, which is the LIS, I want to say it's like the Triple Fix Serum Foundation Stick or something. I've got the shade LP4, and I have determined that this product breaks me out. I think I mentioned in the previous video, it was either like, it was because I wasn't wearing makeup that much or because the product was breaking me out. It's the product, which is a really big bummer because it wears really well. Like I told you guys, it's pretty like emollient, so it just wears well, especially if you have like dry skin. I wouldn't recommend it for like oily skin just because it is so like creamy and emollient. So yeah, huge bummer. That's not gonna work out for me, but that's okay. Like I told you guys in the last video, I've been using the Merit combo for the most part. So I just picked it back up this week and carry on, right? You can see here that I had a couple like breakouts, and that was from that product. So they're feeling like pretty good right now, but we're not gonna further agitate them by using that product anymore, you know? So I've got the Merit, this is like the, gosh, I can't remember what it's called. It's like it's not really a foundation stick. It's like I don't know what it's called. I'll put it here on the screen. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I got the little like combo thing that they do. So I've got the little brush, I've got the bronzer, I've got the blush, and I've got the little foundation concealer stick thing. So I'm gonna go in with the stick first, and I've got this in the shade Bone, and I actually have really been liking this product. And also I feel like I've never rolled this thing up yet, and it just keeps going, you know what I mean? I feel like it's gonna last me forever because I don't really use a lot of it. So I'm gonna put a little under the eyes, just show you guys kind of what I've been doing. That's about it. I'll go over with concealer on the top of that. But with this, I've also been using like a dry sponge as well. So I'm gonna blend that out. I've already done my skincare. I'll put it in the clip here before we get kind of into this. Oh, that's right. I got another skincare product. I got a moisturizer, but I'm gonna use it at night. I don't know if I'll use it every night, but I'll put what that is like right here. It is the Perricone. It's like the photo brightening moisturizer or something like that. So I tried that out last night and I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, I've used it once, can't really say, but do I look brighter? Anyways, something new that I do want to try. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer, and I got shade 1N. I got this at the recommendation of one of my favorite YouTubers, Taylor Wynn. And she said it was like her top concealer of 2025. So I was like, well, I have to try it. I put a little bit on the back of my hand last night, and it like, I've got veins on the back of my hand that are blue. You know, I'm like cool toned, so I got my blue veins that are coming through. And it like covered over the top of that, and I was like, wow, okay. Maybe it is all it's cracked up to be, you know? I don't know. I kind of have long days when I go into the office because I work 9.5 hours when I go in. But then I also like have to get up and get ready before that, right? And then commute there, which my commute's not very far, but it does add like time, right? So I'd say I'd have my makeup on for probably like 14 hours each day that I am in the office specifically. So next week will be like a really good, or not next week, we're home next week. So like the week after maybe will be a really good like test of how this like actually wears. If I do that before this video goes live, then I'll kind of put my thoughts if I can, or I'll put them like down below in the description. Okay. I feel like that looks pretty good. It's almost got like a little bit of like reflection in it, so I wouldn't say like that maybe like it's the fullest coverage I've ever seen, but it's got like this like reflection to it almost that like kind of like tricks it into looking like that maybe. So hopefully that's the case, because it would be really nice if it's like also not like really heavy to wear. I don't know. I haven't been wearing like really heavy makeup for a long time, and I just prefer it that way. I'm gonna put my brows on real quick. This is the e.l.f. Wow Brow Tinted Gel. I've got the shade, I think this is neutral brown. Yeah, I would show you guys, but the writing is so small. So when we left off, I was reading, I think I was reading The Diary of Anne Frank, or The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. Finished that, and then I've read a few more books since then. I've read, I want to say 7 books so far, and I think that was book number 4. So I've also read The Mother Next Door, which is like a nonfiction about Munchausen by proxy. And then I've read Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. She's a new author to me. I mentioned that I put all my books in a jar and have been like pulling them out individually to read them. And that one was the first one in the series, but for some reason I didn't have it on my bookshelf. I only have book 2 and 3, which I don't understand. So I actually borrowed that one from the library and read it on my Kindle. But it was cute. It was a pretty quick read. I've also read I'm trying to think if I read that in the last one. I read Cruel Seduction, but I'm not sure if that was one I talked about last time or not. It's a book by Katie Robert. One of the Dark Olympus series. It's like standalone enough that I don't feel like you need to read like the whole series to get the gist of it. I've read the first one in that series too. I don't know what the name of it is, but I'll put it here on the screen. They're okay. They're not like my favorite books. They're not getting like any awards out here for being the best, most well-written book in my opinion, but they're entertaining nonetheless. So I am also reading Heated Rivals by her right now, physically, and that one is like a mafia kind of, you know, wrong side of the tracks, families against one another, families that hate each other but are marrying, you know, like for power, all that. So that's what I'm currently reading. And then I also borrowed from the library Powerless, which isn't part of my like physical to be read challenge, but there is a girl that I like to follow called Flourishing with a Difference. That's her handle on YouTube and on Instagram. Her name is Brooke, but she does like a virtual book club on an app called Fable, and they are reading Powerless right now, and I just thought it would be kind of fun to like read along maybe with a virtual book club. I don't belong to like any book clubs. I've started kind of like, I had like a mini one when a couple of my coworkers used to work in my office, and like 2 of us read the book and 1 of us didn't. So that faded out pretty quickly, which is fine. You know, not everybody's got the same excitement, you know, for reading books, and reading books maybe that they didn't like choose to read specifically, which is, it's fine. So yeah, I kind of like this one because in the app you really like have a better likelihood of not spoiling the book for yourself, because it's like separated out by chapters, and so there's like discussion groups for like each chapter, so as you read you can kind of put your thoughts down without like accidentally spoiling it for anybody else. It's kind of cool. So the interesting thing I feel like so far this year is like I feel like a harsher rater than I would have been in past years, and I don't know if that's just like because of the amount of time I've spent reading now again, or what, or if it's like because of the books I've got on my shelf are maybe ones that I wouldn't necessarily like pick for myself all the time, that I'm being like a little more critical of them. I don't know, you know? I mean, it's not that serious. Who cares? Some people get so worked up about book reviews, though. Like, you know, either I enjoyed it or it wasn't for me, you know? I'm not gonna really talk that much shit about it, and I'm also not gonna write a review about, like, why you have to read this or you can never read it. Do whatever you want to. I don't care. Okay? Who am I to tell you what to do? Like, I don't like it when people tell me what to do. So, in fact, I'm not very good at listening. So, I'm just gonna put the Makeup by Mario bronzer on my Oreos. Just 'cause that's what I do, I guess. I don't know. Fight me in the streets about it, okay? We could maybe get a little more fancy. We'll see in a minute. For actual bronzer, though, we'll use the Merit. This is the cream one, and this is their Bronze Balm in Quince. And again, like, I haven't rolled this up or anything, and it's still, like, I'll put on the screen when I bought this product because I've used it almost, like, every time I've done my makeup since then. Granted, that's not every single day of the week. I'd say it's like 3 days on average. 2 days for in the office and maybe like 1 day on the weekend or whatever. But still, it's like pretty good, man. I'm just gonna use the little e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator brushes. These are really good for cream. Cream products. I want to say this stuff is like clean at Sephora maybe, so I think it's like non-comedogenic then. I don't know. I'll put that on the screen. I don't know that for sure. I could just be making that up. Wouldn't surprise me. That just means that it's like clean and non-like pore clogging is what that fancy word means. Why they couldn't just say that beats the hell out of me. And then the last thing is I've got the Flush Balm, which is their blush, and I have it in shade Cheeky. And again, I'll just use another, this is a separate e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator brush that I use for blush. Powder. One size powder. We used this one last time. This is the Ultimate Setting Powder in Ultra Pink. I got this in my FabFitFun box, and I've actually really been enjoying it, so we'll use that. And then I've got two new products from One Size. I think we'll only use one of them today just because they're both setting sprays. And I don't need to double up on setting spray, you know? I've got my little puff. Tap out my under eye. Set it and forget it, baby. Okay. I burned myself and now my hand hurts. Pain is beauty. Next! A little bit of highlighter. Should we use our Dior palette today? We should. Thank you for your suggestion. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Face palette. And I just use the top two here. I just go very important, I know. Shine bright like a glazed donut. Okay. Let's go ahead. Got a little eyeshadow on. I'm gonna go in with the Lunar Beauty. This is the shade Classic. It's pretty close to our bronzer shade, so I'm just kind of finessing that. This is the Jeffree Star brush in the Morphe X Jeffree Star brush in JS8. No, I don't support Jeffree Star, but there was a time I did, and I'm not gonna throw away a brush that works, okay? Just because I don't agree with the person, but not that anybody cares. Nobody's gonna watch this. I'm gonna go in with, this is a Morphe M573. I'm gonna go in with this Moody shade. It's like the dark chocolate brown. And I'll put it on the outer and on the inner. Okay. In the center, I think we'll go with Laura, You're Golden and So Icy, which is like it's like a pinkish champagne and then like a gold and then like a white. It's gonna look a little crazy for a minute. Just trust, believe, trust in me. You've seen me do my makeup 1,000 times. Like, you should know. You should know. It's a process, okay? In the very center. Boop, 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 boop. So icy. Boop, 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 boop. And we're gonna put that in the corner. Wow, Lindsay. You're really getting fancy with it today. Okay, let's go in and blendy blend blend. Boop, 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 boop. Also, the beauty of a halo eye is that it doesn't really need to be perfect, because who cares? What are you gonna do? You're gonna tell the makeup police? Go ahead. Go ahead. Good enough. Under eye. Just a little bit. Doesn't work. This is a, I think it's an E56. Oh, no, it's not even. It's a Shades by Shan. Whatever, it's the same thing. Classic, moody, cap off. Mascara! You guessed it. Bad Gal Bang. And I've got a black again. I had to get a new one because my brown one was getting crusty dusty, and Amazon doesn't sell the brown one, but the black one was on sale, cheaper than Sephora, so I was like, you know, it's okay. That's okay. You can never not tell me that this is not the best mascara ever invented. It's not too runny. It's not too dry. The wand is really nice. You can really like get in there. Looks incredible. Lasts all day. Setting spray. I bought two from one size. I bought their Until Dawn and their Powder Melt glass setting spray. And the Until Dawn is a mattifying waterproof setting spray. We're not going to use that today, but I thought like during the summer we can try this out, or like if I'm going to have a really long day or have an event to go to, or you know, like something like that where I really need my makeup to last a long time. I really want to try this out. Today though, we'll just use the one size Powder Melt glass setting spray. Do we have a card here? We've got a card from my grandma. That'll do. Wow, I feel like I look like a fucking Greek goddess today. My hair blowing in the wind. Do I look like one of those commercials? No? Okay, that's fine. It's okay. Alright. Wow. That looks pretty good. They said, what does it say? It says glass setting spray. Dog. I feel like I look like glass. I got this like little spot down here, but that's just because it's dry. It's not got anything to do with the products themselves. It's just my skin right now. Hairspray. This is the Sexy Hair Healthy So Touchable Weightless Hairspray. Not that you care. Just got a little bit in my mouth. I've got a theory that like when I work from home And when you work from home and you get up and you get dressed and you put on like perfume and whatever, I feel like you're more productive. Do I do that? No, I don't. Should I? Probably. I'm back. Okay, lips. I don't have a lot of options anymore because I cleaned my shit out. But let's go with... should we do our lip stain? We should. Good call. This is the Wonder Skin lip stain in Whimsical. It looks like really dark and then it wipes off into like a rosy shade. See, nothing crazy. It just wipes off into this like really pretty color. Your lips, but better, baby. Over the top, we're just gonna go in with the Lunar Beauty lip oil. How do I look? Okay. I need to find a sweater and log on for work. So that's it. Thank you guys for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends!